Welcome to the Briggs and Jennings show. This is Briggs. Jennings is unable to join us tonight, unfortunately. And Cincita is MIA at the moment. Hopefully she shows up soon to give updates on Wham. Hello, second person. For updates on Wham. Until then, who's viewing? Who's on right now? And give me is it bad? What the heck? Is this any better? Like this? Is this any better? This is better. This is really robotic. That's no better. Fantastic. Okay. Let me see what's going on. I'm going to try refreshing. Is this any better? Any better? Is this any better? Yeah. Sweet. It's been a day. It's been a day. So, while I'm waiting for our guest, or JD, if you want to come on and do your bit now, you're more than welcome. Oh, good, Chris. I'm so glad you like the robot version better. But yeah, JD, if you want to come on, you're welcome to join now. Oh, good. I'm glad I sound better there, AJ. I think that's AJ. So, fun story time. So today, I was working on the truck, trying to get it ready for Wham. And I started putting my wheel spacers back onto the truck just for a hot minute, like just to go to Wham with the wheel spacers on, come back, take them back off because I have some serious rub like clearance issues in the front. So I repainted. Hang on. Our guest is coming on. So I put the back spacers on. I repainted the wheels, put the back spacers on and everything. Looked good. It was golden, ready to rock and roll. I put one of the front spacers on. I'm like, okay, now it's time for me to test and make sure that I'll be able to fit because I had some previous tires before and I fit, but it was really close call. So yesterday I put the front wheel on with the spacer and I turned it. It didn't hear any issues, nothing. Yeah, I was trying to make her look Wham ready. Turned the wheel. I got out, walked around the truck to check the clearance with the front bumper. And apparently the wheel had if this is the front bumper, the wheel's and made it pass. Didn't hear anything, so it was good to go. So I get out and I look, I'm like, oh no. So with the wheel turned, because I couldn't turn it to get it back out so I could take it off easily, pulled the wheel off, pulled the spacer off. Today I go and take off the back wheels, and I go take off the left one. Not really much incident, but I was having some struggles, like trying to get the wheel back on, whatever. So I go around to the passenger side, jack the truck up, trying to get it on and whatnot. I'm like, there's something really weird going on. So I take it off, and I'm having issues. And I check, and my floor jack is slowly going and lowering on me. I'm like, oh no. So I would jack it up real quick, run around quick. Well, I didn't have my air impact out because that would have messed up the wheels and whatnot. So I'm over there with my ratchet and stuff. I'm like, spinning as fast as I can, trying to get it off. I pull the wheel spacer off, and I get the wheel, jack the truck back up repeatedly, get the wheel on, jack it up, put the lug nuts on by hand, jack it up once around, or star, jack it back up, do it again. I got that wheel from the time that I got the wheel off, made the discovery, got the wheel off, got the spacer off, got the wheel back on, and everything put back together. It was a total of about 3.5, 4 minutes. I've never changed a wheel or a tire that fast, let alone get the spacer off. It was an adventure today, true adventure. So I'm excited for Wham, really am, but I'm ready to be past it and past the stress of trying to get this stupid truck ready for it. Yeah, who is this? Is this AJ? AJ, you gotta allow what's it called? You gotta permit StreamYard to have access. Yes, that is AJ. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't have wheel lights, but I can't get one of my pod sets. So I have the hood mount pods, and then I have flush mount pods in my back bumper. I can't get the back flush mount pods, the control box. That's been a nightmare trying to get one here. It should be down at the bottom of the post. So like back out and then pop in. What's up, Shannon? But yeah, anyway, so I can't get those stupid back pod lights to the control box to work. I have lights in my grill. I have 3 rock lights that light it up beautifully. I can't get it to connect to the app to control them. Those are FCK. I have this giant light bar in the front, and it doesn't want to cooperate. It's like, oh, sweet Jesus. I got a new control box for it, new control box for the rock lights up front. I'm just ready for Wham, but I'm ready to get past it. Sup, Shania Twain. Hashtag blessed. Amen, Jesse. Like, blessed. I'm ready to mellow out. Hey, there it is, AJ. Hey. Oh, la, la. It's exciting. My grill looks like crap. My mirrors look like crap. I'm going to get mirrors and grill for Christmas. I left town, so I forced myself to be done. Who is this? Where's Nate? I don't know. He said he wasn't going to be able to be on tonight, unfortunately. Oh, that is a lot of fun there, AJ. Your front passenger. Oh, Eric. Yeah, that would do the trick, Eric. Oh, that's a lot of fun, AJ. Passenger front window quit working. That's fantastic. No, Jesse. Amen. Yeah, Nate is over Wham. I think he's just bitter because he decided to plan a vacation to Monterey Bay instead of come to Wham, which he said he was coming to Wham this year. Just saying. Testes? Yes. Well done, Eric. Well done, Eric. Well done. You got it to work. Oh, so yes. So this is should be our last Wham conversation until next year. You blew up the track system in it. Too much vibration. Yeah, that'll happen, AJ. Some Loctite. Get some Loctite. But yeah, so CRAP. Forgot about that, Eric. See you tomorrow? No, I'm not going tomorrow. I'm hopefully finishing the truck tomorrow, so I have nothing to do on Friday except for sleep in and hop my happy booty patootie in the truck and then drive down. AJ, I need you to build a system in my truck. But anyway, yeah, so I'm ready to be done with Wham. I'm ready for the stress to be done, but I'm excited to go. I think we'll have probably one more Wham thing, but it'll be like partially Wham debrief, update on whatever it was that Pedro was alluding to a couple weeks ago. And then AJ, why does everybody call me baby girl? And then a ladies of Mopar night. So that'll be good. Good evening, whoever this is. I don't know who this is, but good evening to you too. So we'll do that. I know we have, oh, this is going to be exciting. We have some return guests coming up. Let's see here. So we have James Barnes will be back on. He's 530 Mini Truck and then All in Vinyl and Design. He'll be on the 7th. Let's see, he's on the 7th, so next week. Did StreamYard really log everyone out? I wouldn't be surprised. And then Josh Polson, our chair for SEMA Pro, the ultimate roast hurt your feelings guy, is coming back on. Yes, I'm super excited for that. He'll be on 14th. We'll have Pedro and Cincita on probably on the 21st or 28th, whenever works for them, for a debrief and all those things. Speaking of,
hi everyone.
Cincita, hello. How are you?
Better late than never.
You're here. You're here. I'm just glad I no longer have to carry this solo. So
oh my God. Yeah, it's been, this week is an absolute insanity bag of craziness every single day. So we're super excited to host everybody this weekend, and I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. Yeah, I know what my craziness is, and I'm not even putting it on. So I don't know. I can't imagine what it is over there.
Yeah, and a lot of people realize that Pedro and I do all of the logistics. We basically contract with the track, and we handle all the back end. I basically can spreadsheet anything. So there you have it.
Awesome. Yes, AJ, I know my internet is sensational. I have horrible internet, and it's been the running joke about it on this show for the last like 2 years is my internet. So if I cut out or I suddenly disappear, I am coming back. I'm so sorry about that. I think Pedro got to experience it one night. So
yeah,
good stuff. So wanted to have you on. Thank you for coming on to answer any Wham questions that might show up.
Yes.
Because even after having Pedro on, what, 2 times, 3 times? I'm
yeah,
still getting
2 or 3 times.
Like I got one the other day, and it was, how many times or how many tickets can you get for Laps for Vets so that you can just keep going on? So I messaged Pedro, and I was like, just tune in on Wednesday. And I was like, okay, I'll just message. Is that the man behind you?
Yes, yes.
Hi,
He's
Pedro.
getting ready to head out.
Oh, look at them guns.
What's up, guys? So yeah, now I'm about to head out. We've already started prep today, and looked at Texas Motor Speedway, and then we're about to go check into the hotel, the host hotel, to keep going. So we are already in motion over there, and hi. But today y'all get Cincita, and y'all get to hang out with her. I will catch some of the live as we get over to the location, but yeah, we're excited to see you guys and to for you guys to experience what we've been working on so hard for y'all. So thank you for supporting the love, and we'll see you guys soon.
Oh, show. I know I'll be at that check-in table at like 12:45, standing outside and 1.
The line will be long. But
no.
it will be, yeah.
My dad's riding with me down. He's like, I have nothing to do that weekend. You want a buddy? I was like, yes. All my roommates bagged out, so I'm gonna.
Oh.
So I'll see if he gets down here early. We'll come out early, and hopefully
that'll be good.
Not too much of a line.
So to answer your question about the Laps for Vets, we really don't have a set limit. We'd like to keep it at 3 per person, just because we only sell a certain amount based on how many cars we can get out on the track within the time frame that we're given by the track. We can't unfortunately do the laps for an entire 8-hour show because the pace car drivers get tired. It's pretty tedious. I don't know if you've gone on the track before, but it's pretty daunting. You have to really pay attention to what you're doing and where you're putting the nose of your car or your truck, or you're gonna spin out. So it's you'll feel the grooves when you're coming out of that first or the second turn on the backstretch. You'll feel where the NASCAR grooves are, and you're like, I mean, I think I've got up to like the 108 in my Hellcat, which is, I understand, not top speed for a lot of people, but this simple Carolina girl was terrified. So
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I didn't get to do it last year. Last year, I was like, I don't know what this is all about. I'm just going to get the infield parking, and did that. And then I watched everybody. I was like, oh, I made a mistake. I should have gotten laps.
yeah,
But,
the track is actually really, I mean, it's a NASCAR track, so it's pretty intimidating when you do your first what they call a parade lap, and the pace car just kind of takes you around to let you get a feel of the track. When you go into that first turn, and you're literally, if you reached your arm out of the window, could not touch the track, but it's pretty intimidating to be so sideways, and then trying to figure out where to let off the gas. And then it always amazes me to see the NASCAR races when they're literally 2 inches from the outside wall. I mean, I'm 7-8 feet away from it, and I'm terrified. So I definitely was not born a race car driver.
it sounds a lot like driving through LA. I'll be honest. It sounds a lot like driving through LA.
Or Dallas days.
Okay. Dallas can definitely be a real hoot, but yeah. Yeah, I know from what I heard from some of my truck buddies, they said that they did the laps, and they ended up going, like, they were like, I'm going to go near the outside of the track, and because of the angle, I guess the onboard computer sensed the angle and it shut the trucks off. So I don't know if cars will do that, but the trucks, it flashed all their lights and stuff, and the whole dash lit up, and it started cutting power until they got back down. They started kind of coming down, like they were going to call it quits, and everything fired back up. So they're like,
wow, that's crazy. That's never happened to me in the Hellcat, but I think it would scare me even more.
Yeah, I think so. So we had a couple questions come in. I figured I'd just fire them all off. Sideways with a 6-inch lift. I'm glad I'm just leveled, but I was going to try to be 6-inch. But it's not going to happen. Ollie's here. What's up, dude?
Hi.
Let's see here. Eric Hose said that he's at Solana. He actually cruised up there today. So if you guys need any help or anything, he said he's more than happy to help.
Oh, that's awesome.
So if you need help, if you don't want to try to hunt him down, just shoot me a message and I'll get you all connected.
Yeah, for sure. We always need help, especially at the track, getting set up on Friday. Tomorrow we go and mark out all the vendor spots, and then Friday, when the vendors start in, we always need help Thursday and Friday at the track.
Okay, cool. So Eric, if you need his help or whatever, sup Amanda, just let me know, and if you want him to come out, I'll get y'all connected, or I'll start up a group chat and then see if I can dip out or whatever.
Thank you.
Cool. So then a couple things. It was about the laps. So there was, I'm guessing rain means no laps, and then can we be pace car drivers for a couple of laps?
Yeah, if it's raining, or if it's heavy enough of a rain or a mist to bring the oil up on the track. I had this conversation with Chris, which is our contact there. It makes the track really slick and slippery. So any amount of rain and it's going to shut down. They will do what they can to dry the track. They do have methods. There's a brine they can put down. They can also run tires, old tires, and try to get the friction, heat the track up to, take care of the rain. But there's no guarantees. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of control over that. But if it's raining, it's just not safe to go out on the track.
Do you know if the same is for the autocross track?
Yeah, we have a little bit more leeway with the autocross. Because, yeah, the drivers are there with us. They're not contracted through Texas Motor Speedway, so we leave the safety calls up to them.
Okay. Pricing 2 Mustang GTs today for the Mopar gods, so that rain will go away.
Oh yeah, he said we're sacrificing 2 Mustang GTs to the Mopar gods today so that the rain passes us by.
Yes.
It's cloudy all day, just no droplets.
Yeah, I was outside detailing the inside of the truck, and my wife, she works over in Tyler. I'm in Van, so I'm a little bit west of her.
Uh-huh.
She's like, she's a loaner car. I'm sure Pedro's probably seen my mishap a couple weeks ago. So she's in a loaner car. She's like, I'm so low to the. I hate this car. I'm so low to the ground that whenever somebody goes through a puddle, I can't see anything. It's pushing me all over the road. I'm all over Broadway like it's an ice rink. I hate this stupid car. And of course, it was sunny and hot here. And I'm like, why? All week it's been raining Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Nothing today, and then it's supposed to rain Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I know.
I'm like,
I'm trying.
No, not Wham Week. Not Wham Week. This is unacceptable.
First year that we did a show, the We Are Mopar show, it was, oh my gosh, it wasn't at the track. It was at Gas Monkey Live, and it was monsoon raining, like just, oh, it was so bad, and we just sucked it up and ended up getting, our chairs out in the rain, and it was what it was. You weren't going to dry your car off. Everybody got judged with a soaking wet car. We just, the judges just had their umbrellas and would look in, but it was actually one of my favorite events just because, the unexpected made it even more, memorable.
Definitely. Yeah. Besides, everything looks better in the rain.
Yes.
I mean, it looks so much better.
We have some really, really badass shots from the first We Are Mopar show.
Mm. Yeah. I got a picture last week of my truck in the rain. I was at my parents' house and got stuck in some random big rain that came through. And I standing in their living room, and I got a picture and I zoomed in. I was like, oh, rain shot, hurrah!
I'll have to find some of the first We Are Mopar back in 2016 at the Gas Monkey and see if I can send those over to you. I mean, we have some really incredible shots and footage from that.
Awesome. So we have, I'm here for Flat Bill Gang. Not sure who that is. I'm guessing James. Hello, Todd. Todd says he loves your Mopar flag shirt.
Oh, thank you. It's actually a Ladies of Mopar. It's one of my. Yeah, it's a. Yes.
Awesome. And I know that this is craziness time, and I know Pedro said normally it's like a week or two of peace afterwards and then madness, but he alluded to something exciting coming up. So there is no week of peace.
There is no week here.
Yeah. But I'd love to have you on maybe a couple weeks after, if that's okay, to talk about Ladies of Mopar.
Yeah, that'd be good. Do a recap.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Give you a couple weeks to rest.
Yeah.
It's not real rest, but
it is real rest.
Let's see here. Somebody said, would there be some kind of compensation if we can't get on the track? I know that would mean a lot to all the people who paid for it.
Yeah, so we're still trying to kind of work through that. I'm going to be completely transparent. 100% of that money goes to the Homeless Veteran Services. And, we typically have a no refund policy, but we understand, if you can't participate in a feature, we're going to figure out a way to still be able to donate to our charity, and also make sure that people, maybe next year their ticket will be good for next year. We haven't worked through that yet, to be honest. Rain hasn't been an issue for a while now. So it was just in the last couple of years that we started trying to figure out what that would look like.
cool. Awesome. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any other questions that I've missed. I know you guys have a good amount of stuff to do, so I want to be respectful of your time. Are you at all involved in the tamales side of things?
Very little. That's my mother-in-law. Her recipe. She's been working all week to get the tamales ready, and they are amazing. I mean, you know, as a Latina woman, it's very difficult to say someone else's tamales are better than yours, but she gladly gets my respect there.
Awesome. I was born and raised in San Diego, so tamales and Mexican food period is like a big thing out there.
Yeah.
So I'm really interested. I got a dozen of each, so I'm really interested to see what the hype's about. See if she stacks against the San Diegans.
I'm gonna put one in for my mother-in-law.
Awesome. Cool. Let's see. Do we have any other questions? Let me see. I don't think I've had any other questions come up. I thought more might show up, but
yeah. There's a few things I can touch on. A lot of questions about our wristbands and why we do wristbands. And really, it's twofold. One, it helps us to know that the person in the vehicle has actually bought a ticket. And they, through buying the ticket, have the rights to bring their car into the speedway. And also, it's a quick way without having to stop people. Every person who drives in at the gate, everybody just kind of holds their wrist up. The gate's going to check and make sure, and then you guys are going to run right through. Also, the laps for vets, the purple. That's important because the purple wristband is important because you have to sign the waiver, and we have an agreement with the track that the person who has that wristband on has signed the waiver and has agreed to attend the drivers' meetings, which will be held. I think the first one is at 6:30 and then maybe 7:15, I think, in the meeting center. And it's basically, I'll stand up there and say, all right, nobody Ricky Bobby at 3 wide in turn 1 because it's super dangerous. Common sense, don't pass each other. And for the love of God, we had somebody one year pass the pace car, which was difficult. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I've got a kid emergency here.
No problem.
Oh, where did you hit? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. No,
No worries.
sorry. He had a tie thing. It was twirling it and popped himself in the head.
Oh, no worries. Mom first.
Yeah. So the wristband is really important for us. And when you go on to take your lap, there's somebody stationed in the staging area that will cut that off. So if you purchase three laps, you'll get 3 wristbands. And that is one of our most important things that we do, because the track, have a lot of liability if somebody goes onto the track and they haven't signed that waiver. So that's the importance of the purple wristbands. And it's just easy, honestly. It's an easier process than having to stop everybody that comes into the track, and 2 that goes in the staging area to stop and say, well, let me check a list here. Let me try to find your name. Let me make sure, well, how many laps have you done? You've got 3, but I don't know. So the easiest solution that we found was just for the wristbands.
That sounds like actually a fantastic idea.
And also, I just want to remind everyone to make sure you have your wristband on. We at the registration table, once you sign the waiver for the laps, we'll actually put that on. but make sure that your entry wristband, the blue one, is on your wrist before you get in line, because the track will turn you around. You can't wave it and say, oh, I've got it right here, I'll put it on later. It's if everyone in the car doesn't have their wristband affixed to their wrist, the track is going to turn them around and they're going to have to get back in line while they put their wristband on. They're very strict about that.
Gotcha. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, we did get a question.
Okay.
Is the info@whamshow.com a good email for a ticket issue? I wrote but never got a response.
Yes, you've emailed us this week. Yeah, we've just been slammed. That's one of the things we're going to do tonight, is kind of go through all of the questions and comments. But yes, info@whamshow.com is where you should send questions or inquiries about your ticket.
Cool. All right, JD, I hope that you are still on to get that. Let's see here. Eric asked, FNL vendors on the top level again? Question mark?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Cool. And then I know Pedro said yes, just wanting to double check. For VIPers, if we can't make it to the top level, we don't like have to get to the top level of the parking garage. It's not like you forfeit your ticket.
Right.
Okay. Cool. Okay. I thought that I had the same size tires as last year that I do this year, but in attempting some fitment things yesterday, I discovered that I have larger tires than last year, and I barely I got stuck at one point and had to back out, so I don't see me making it up to the top. And I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to lose my spot.
Yeah. So we have a designated area that's right outside of the garage entrance where lifted trucks can park. Yeah, I mean, that any garage that we go to, there's going to be limitations there, unfortunately, for the lifted guys and gals.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, I'm leveled and I had an issue, so I know we were all talking about, since we're a Ram truck club, we're like, we're not even gonna try going in the garage. We're just gonna go straight out there. But
yeah,
I figured I'm gonna just give it a shot, because I don't take no for an answer very well. So I don't do that so well. So I figured we'll see what happens.
We did have some, I don't know how tall or how, I don't know what issues they had, but we did have a few that made it in last year. Not many.
Yeah. I know I made it, like I was up to the second level and my flagpole got caught. So I took it off, and then I went around and I was trying to go up to the third. And right as I was cresting into the third, I had my hand out. Anytime I go into a parking garage, I put my hand out.
Yeah.
Because it gives me I get however much. And I know I was like, it was hitting like inches above the
wow.
cab. And I was like,
That's scary.
Yeah, so I just ended up backing down the parking garage. That was a lot of fun. Everybody's getting all mad and going around me. I'm like,
that actually.
Say again?
I think I remember that.
That was probably me.
Yeah, I remember we have the walkie-talkie. Somebody was like, oh, somebody's got to back all the way out of the garage. And I was like, wait, what? That was you. Okay.
That was me. Whenever there's an issue, I guarantee you it's me.
Yeah, because we have the walkie-talkie so the staff can kind of communicate. And I heard somebody come on and say, yeah, we've got a truck. He's got to back all the way out, so we're trying to get the traffic out of the way and stuff. So, all right, now I have for that. Got it.
I made it to the walkie-talkies.
Yes. Sometimes that's not a good thing.
No, it rarely is, but I made it nonetheless. Oh, that's fun. What's that, Super Sport? Let's see here. Oh, so another question that came to mind. I don't know if this applies to anybody else, but so last year the autocross was my all-time favorite thing.
Yes.
Because I didn't sign up for anything else, but I did the autocross, and it was cool. I ordered my helmet. It's on its way.
Awesome.
I don't remember. I hope it's here on time, or else I'm going to throw a fit with Amazon. Anyway, so I don't remember where the VIPs parked last year, but I know even us and the non-VIP, non-showdown people, it was an event just to get over to the track.
Yes.
Will VIPers be able to make it over there? Do you know?
So the entrance this year, we were actually, Pedro was at the track today, and they've got the entrance set up a little differently. So everybody's not bottlenecked right there at the main intersection on Infield Drive. Where you went in before, you're going to go out and take a left and go down Infield Drive, and then go in from the right-hand side on the north side of the track. And then you'll follow, there'll be a lane for you to come down.
Okay. But we
Yeah.
still get to go through a tunnel of some kind.
Yes. The tunnel used to, the first year we did a show at the track, I was so stressed out because I don't care who you are. When you get in that tunnel, you want to rev your engine. It doesn't matter what you drive. I know. And I was talking to one of the track managers, and he said, don't, here's the deal. If somebody is revving their engine, loses control, they're going to bounce on and off the walls inside of the tunnel. I would rather them do it there than out in the middle of the south paddock or the north paddock. And I was like, okay, I get it. But still, you'll hear it all day. If you're anywhere close to the tunnel, you're going to hear it all day. And whenever somebody gets in the tunnel, they're going to floor it.
It's seriously one of the best parts of Wham. It's
Oh my
like, I got home from Wham and I instantly went and got my exhaust bumped up, I think 1.5 inches, because I was so quiet last year. You could hear me. I was like, no. So I've gone up to 4-inch turbo back straight pipe.
wow.
I've gotten up. I got a big old trash can tip on the truck. It's loud as hell now. So I'm like,
last year I had the Corsa exhaust extreme on my Hellcat, and even me driving in earlier in the morning, I was like, I'm here. I may as well do it. My husband was like, was that you? I said, yes, of course it was.
Well, yes. I know it, like I'm doing showdown and stuff, so it's like I need to stay there for the judging and all that, but I'm half tempted to just go in and out so I can hear it. I'll be honest.
I mean, you need to against that.
Oh yeah. There's like nothing to get a good echo here in Tyler or like over in Tyler. Like there's a couple of like bridges you pass under, but it's just one train track. And so it's piddly. It's like, I need some sounds. And I avoid Dallas at all costs. So it's like,
definitely get it in the tunnel at the track. It's one of the highlights for people, for sure.
Oh yeah. How'd that go again, Malachi? Which part? Yes, Richard, with my eco turd. Train horns. A bunch of people are excited about train horns in there. Pedro already gave us the lowdown on the train horns of don't do the train horns. Don't do it. No.
Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Yeah. Don't do the train horns. Let's see. Richard Morris says, so we need one for the motocross, but not for the track. Yeah. So motocross, from what was explained to us and from last year, basically with motocross, even though you're going a lot slower, the turns are a lot more aggressive and whatnot. Especially if you're driving your own vehicle, they're like, they don't know how you drive. So
right.
Last year they had a couple loaner helmets, but Pedro was saying that might not necessarily be the case this year, or like it'll be really limited or something along those lines. So he said, if you can't get a helmet. Cool. Awesome. Well, I don't think we have any other questions. Last call for questions. Anyone? I know you got to go.
That's okay.
I don't think we have any other questions.
Awesome.
I think that's it. So
awesome. Send one of us a message, or if there's something that comes up that you need to, feel free to message me or Pedro. We'll get back to you. Maybe not immediately, but we will get back to you.
Awesome. Kendra said judging and LAOs. I'm guessing that's supposed to be lap for vet. Oh, laps. So if we're doing showdown, we can still do the laps. It's just we gotta wait for the judging to be done, or
right. And you'll judge that they'll put a judging sticker on it, and then you're free to go do your laps, line up, or do the autocross, whatever you want to do.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on, Cincita. I know some people had a number of questions and whatnot. I'm sure that I'll get more questions, and if I don't know them, you or Pedro will get. I'll message you guys and whatnot.
Yeah, message us out to the page, and we'll see you. Thank you again for having us on. I love my T-shirt, by the way, my tank top that you guys sent me. I'm definitely bringing it this weekend, so I appreciate that. It's pretty badass. It's cool to see our logo on. We have a few clubs that use our logo and make their own club shirts for the shows. It's pretty exciting and cool to see that. We appreciate the support.
For sure. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Go do your track things and your show things. You got stuff to do.
There's a lot. All right. See you guys soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Coolio. Well, if you guys have questions, email them, or I guess you can ask me, and if I don't know the answer, I'll ask them. Cool. So, if you are convoying, hang on, ready for you. So we have no problemo, Kendra. So if you're rolling in with ARC and whatnot, we have the two convoys. Oh my Lord, Jesse. Jesse's playing with filters over here. Anyway, we have the two convoys, one rolling into Friday Night Lights and then one rolling into Texas Motor Speedway for Wham. And the mastermind behind that, JD, is here. What's up, homie?
What's up?
And the mastermind behind that, JD, is here. What's up, homie?
What's up?
Run down and dirty. I mean, you guys posted, I can't imagine there's a whole lot more. And are you, out of curiosity, are you streaming?
All right, Malachi, we got a double echo going on. Why is it doing that? Doing that.
Eco from hell, yes, Kendra. Eco from hell. Eco from hell, yes, Kendra. Eco from hell. Uh-oh. All right. Just coordinating with JD. All right, folks, give us just a second. I want to have other devices on. Okay, let's see.
Better?
Hey!
It was doing like a double echo. Like when I clicked this link, the old one was open. It was, terrible. I was hearing things like 8 times.
Yeah, it's a learning curve. This program is a major learning curve.
Yeah, with the delay too, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's like this is a different time than the comments that roll in and the viewers. It's like kind of like when you do like a regular Facebook Live. There's like I don't know, it's like a 20-second delay or something like that.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know, Odin. I'm sorry. All right, so recapping without the echo. I know that you posted everything already, but if you don't mind giving just a quick rundown of the FNL pre-meet and roll-in, as well as the Texas Motor Speedway roll-in. And then did you catch that she said that we're entering from a different spot this year?
Yeah, I'll have to go down there. Maybe I'll message Pedro also. I did just get his email. Thank you, Kendra. So we'll probably just take the same route. It's going to dump us right where we need to be. It sounds like we're coming in from the opposite direction, right? We're coming in from that other side.
Yeah.
So won't be a problem with that. I don't believe, because we'll be coming over right onto the service road, or we can go straight right into the back. So either way. But Friday Night Lights will be pre-meeting at 4:30 at it's 1116 US 377 in Roanoke, which is right behind a Valero. Same spot as last year. And then it's pretty simple, straight route. We're going to be coming out, making a protected right, as we'll have a blocker. Take 114 to Solana Boulevard exit. At the light, make a right. First parking lot, right. Or first driveway, I should say. And then right when we're going in, the outside lot is right outside of the parking structure. So should be easy to get into. And we're just all going to park there this year, like you said earlier.
Yeah, that was a real joy last year trying to get in. And
oh, yeah.
I know,
Yeah,
I know we had
split up too. That was cool.
Yeah. It was like, I know we had some people outside, some people parked on that first level, and some people were trying to go up and stuff. And I mean, like I said, I was trying to go up and got stuck.
Yeah.
And I'm leveled, which is really sad. So
yeah, at least we weren't smacking the signs like some of the guys were when they're coming in.
I'm surprised I didn't smack the signs, but got stuck at like one of the support beams, and I didn't hit the sign. Like, I'm surprised that like I know my flagpole, I knew that was a little bit tall, so I think it kissed the sign. But I always put, like I said earlier, I always put my hand out any parking garage I go into.
I gotta try that one next time. I mean, I'm not that high, but on the lower ones, I'll try that one next time. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So Saturday, the big day, Wham show. We'll be pre-meeting, same location as last year, 3:30 p.m. this year at Cabela's in Fort Worth. Address there is 12901 Cabela's Drive in Fort Worth. That one will be in I believe it's the southeast corner of their parking lot. It's where we staged last year. Like any of our meets, we'll do I know,
it's hard
right?
to miss it. Like, it's a big empty lot, and then there's a crap ton of trucks.
Yes.
Or for Dawn, CRAP, since it doesn't do the captions for the word crap. But yeah, it's hard to miss.
Yeah, definitely. You'll definitely find us. I plan on being there really early, like I was last year. So we'll be there early. We'll pre-meet. Of course, we do our drivers meet like any other. Usually we'll have a little driver's meet. That route is even easier. The only thing with all these meets this year is there's construction. So you got construction on 114, where I believe they moved the exit to Solana. I will double verify that tomorrow on my way to work in the morning. And then 35W's been under construction this whole year, probably for the next 10 years.
Why is the 35 not under construction?
It's always. I mean, as long as I've been in Texas, so it's always. It's like the 405 back home, like back in Cali, you know.
Oh yeah, it's always 405
always.
and 35 always under construction.
Oh yeah, definitely. So this one will be pretty easy coming out of it. We'll line up. Usually, we'll have a couple blockers set up. We'll block out of the protected right out of the lot. Go straight to the light. So we're hopping onto, what is that, Alliance Gateway Freeway. Make a right on the service road of 35. We're going to enter the freeway and then take the freeway all the way to exit 72, which is right past Rosas and past 114. So we're going to go over 114. The first exit is 72. Take that up over it's a left over the bridge. We'll have a blocker there like we did last year over the bridge. And then that's where we're going to decide which way to go based on where we're coming in this year. We'll either go straight or we'll make that left onto that side road, or the service road, I should say. So
is there a Zello that this year? I think there was one last year. I recall.
Yeah, I have to pull it up. We do have a Zello.
Is that for everybody, or just the people like doing the blocking and front and back?
We used last year it was everybody, and I don't have a problem with everybody because I know I'm gonna have my main. I usually run one main blocker with me and radio contact. So we have our GMSR radios, do our communication back and forth, and we can do it on the Zello. It just gets a little bit hectic with everybody hopping on it, talking about the cool car they see going by, or the cute girl, or whatever they were talking about. So that one is actually the name of it is TRC. Actually, I don't know if we have the convoy for everybody. I have the DFW one. I don't think I have the full one. We'll put one together and we'll get it posted if we don't already. I thought we had one.
Yeah, if you guys do decide to do one and throw one together, if you want to send it to me, I can throw it up on the show page and stuff, or whoever. I just figure I'll throw stuff up on the show page. People can get stuff there. Otherwise, I'm going to be posting on all the different pages, and I don't want to do that, and I don't think other people want me to do that. So I'll just throw it on the Briggs and Jennings show page.
Okay. Yeah, that works. I need to be better and get on all the TRC pages. I'm not. I think I'm only on ours and yours. So that'll be the next thing. Join everybody else's. So
don't join Houston. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay.
Oh, when you put comments down. Yeah. DFW is a fun one.
Yeah, it's always exciting. Exciting.
Oh yeah.
I got booted from one of the pages. Who was it? Oh, I know which one, but I'm not going to say.
I wouldn't either.
I'm already in hot water with some chapters in Texas because I changed the East Texas name and it already stirred up people, but I don't mean to.
Hey, Texas, we're all stuck in our ways here, Texas is Texas, as they say.
That's Texas. And then you get guys like you and me that are from that crazy place.
Hey. See the sign in the back? Home, Texas. Yeah.
The Cali one's under there, but I put that one in front of it because kept getting crap for it.
Oh yeah, my Cali plates out here. I got shit for forever. Yeah,
I used my Cali plates. I made them. I drilled a couple holes in my little lawnmower chute, and I baling wired them or zip tied my plates to there so that I had a mulcher.
That's pretty good.
Very redneck.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, I can't think of any other details for the convoys.
No, just, try and be there on time because we're going to pre-meet. And then, as soon as we feel like everybody's there, we'll get going because we like to get there early too. So especially at Friday Night Lights, so we can all get in that outside parking lot and pretty much take it over. We'll definitely take it over this year with everybody out there. So pre-meet, if you can be there, please do. So we all roll in together. It's always an experience rolling in as a big group, and it's awesome to be with, the rest of the chapters, rest of the members, all there for the same thing.
For sure. So the Friday Night Lights starts at 6 this year instead of 5, but the pre-meet time is still 4:30. Are you guys planning on just getting to Friday Night Lights early, or is it more time at the pre-meet, or do you know what time you're leaving from pre-meet?
We're probably going to be there early. 4:30. If we're pre-meeting, we usually probably leave at 5. And if every time I have a pre-meet, I get a message, oh, we're like 5 minutes away or 10 minutes away, we'll be right there and kind of stall. So it leaves
Every
a little
time.
room for that, you know.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I my last the Texarkana one, I did not leave a whole lot of wiggle room, and I think people might have gotten a little.
It was tight. We almost ran into the back of a trailer. I almost ran into the back of one of your members. You know, we were moving.
Yeah.
Twice. I think that happened twice. We were moving.
Yeah,
All of a sudden,
I had a car stop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had a car randomly stop in front of me, and then a semi truck pull into me. That was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that was interesting. But hey, I'm waiting for the next state. Who's next? Oklahoma? New Mexico? No, I don't know how big they are. No. Who's next? Take them all on. No.
Ah,
I know, right? TRC.
awesome. Go. Awesome. Well, I can't think of any other convoy info
Nope.
or questions. So
Yeah, and if anybody has questions, feel free. They can shoot me a message on Messenger, and I'll try my best to answer it. Yep.
cool. Awesome. All right. Well, I think that's it for tonight's episode. It's a quickie. Quick, down and dirty, and then we'll be back to our usual shenanigans next week.
All right. All right.
Cool.
Awesome. Yeah, I can't wait for it to be
All right,
over.
everybody. I love it, but I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm done. I didn't do nothing to the truck. The truck is the truck.
Yeah. I'm about over trying to get this truck ready.
Yeah.
I'm over it. I may go trade in and go get an old Volkswagen Beetle or something. I might. I'm over it. I've had enough.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely tired of it all. Yeah.
Yes. Awesome. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see y'all at TSM or Friday Night Lights.
All right, y'all.
Have a good one, everybody. Thanks, JD.
Oh, yeah.